Alright boys, welcome back to the channel. Just one game today. Bottom of the league, Eibar. Our form has been a little bit stuttery, some really good results against bigger sides, and then we've really struggled at home against the smaller sides. So, as you can tell by the thumbnail, tactics not changed. I've just given us a new tactic to work with, something to change up for games, maybe be a little bit quicker going forward, opening the play out a little bit. I've found our patient style against the lesser sides. If we don't get that first goal, we then find it hard to break teams down. We're going to get straight into it. Let me know what you think down to the tactics. And as always, make sure you smash a like on today's video for me. Subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. We're playing with a trequartista today. Alright, so here it is. We're still, obviously, number one tactic is still that one. Working on that most of the time. However, we just need to change them and be completely different, I think. So we're going with two up. We've got three at the back, a defensive winger on one side and an attacking winger on the other, just to balance it up then with Herrera as a ball-winning midfielder next to the advanced sort of like winger. And then on the other side, we've got Sanchez, who's going to get into these areas. There's going to be plenty of movement with Williams, Trequartista, Munayin. And it's done all right. It's done all right in bits. Now, the issue that we have is that we're 7th. We've started okay. Only 9 points from 6 games, though. And the main issue has been just not scoring enough goals against teams we should be beating. So we followed it up with a 2-2 against, as you could see, even Pacheco scored his first senior goal, coming on a sub, equalising. Do you want to see it? Let's quickly see it. 85th minute. He has got 17. He was only 5'7" or 5'5", but he's got 17 for heading. He was playing on his Mazzala role, and he's look at the areas that he's getting into. Really high direct, lovely header, getting in there, playing in the Mazzala role. So there he is, his first goal. 0-0 draw. We've drawn Chelsea in the group stage of the Europa League. Really tough draw because we've got Mulder as 4th seeds. We were 3rd seeds. Gladbach 2nd seed. So that's going to be a tough game to get out of the Europa League. Barcelona 1-1, 15-minute penalty from us. It was pretty even. Probably a draw was the fair result. And then 2-2. This has been, because we're chasing games, we don't break teams down. They scored a late goal. Of course, as Football Manager is doing so much at the moment, we get a late penalty. Money ain't. We thought we turned it around with the 3-5-2. We changed it at half-time. And then 90 plus 5. They get a penalty. Of course, they scored. So it leaves us in. It did leave us in 6th, but a game's been played quite a way off. No, it leaves us in 7th actually. We've got a little bit of catching up to do here. We want Champions League, so we don't have time to mess around. Games against Eibar, by the way, is a derby because I believe they're Basque, doing the Basque country. Yeah, other rivals, local. Us, we need a win today at home. Let's find out how we get on. Now, unfortunately for us, Pacheco is actually injured, so you're not going to see him today. He's already scored 2 goals. He scored in one of the other games as well, but unfortunately, we're not going to see him. Just means we're a little bit short. When we play this tactic, we're a little bit short creatively, because if Munayin's then not available, we're struggling a little bit. He can very rarely do 90 minutes. Right, let's see how we get on. So that it's completely changed. The tempo's high. We're playing wider. I think we're even playing more direct with 2 players up there. Hopefully we'll see Munayin getting into great areas. He won the penalty in the last game by doing this. Picking up the ball and running with it, and he ended up getting fouled. Right, Williams with it early on in this game. Under Herrera. Sanchez. Munayin. Herrera. Marcelo, good football. Herrera strikes just wide. Good start though. Good tempo. Sanchez. Herrera. Now, they look to be playing a little bit more expansive than, considering the bottom of the league. Mallorca, by the way, their heat map was deep and narrow, and it made it, because we play quite a patient build-up game, it did make it very difficult to break down. So this just gives us an option. As you can see from their heat map, which I'll show you in a sec when its highlights gone, they seem to be playing quite open to Eibar, which should feed into our hands. Serrano's done a lovely turn. He's in. Left foot. He's going to score. No, he's not. He's not been in great form, Serrano, goal-wise. There's the heat map, look. Very open. As you could see, the heat map for the Mallorca game. Look at their shape there. Obviously, cautious 4-3-3 on a DM. Yeah, very narrow, very deep. No one even crossing the halfway line. So that was difficult for us. hopefully today we'll see the opposite of that, because Eibar are playing quite expansive, positive 4-4-2. This game might have even been a game where we could have got away with playing our first tactic, but I thought I would show you it as keeper goes long. We need to get the second balls. We have done. Baringa's done very well. He's not played much. He's kind of playing second fiddle at the moment to Morcillo. Great start, 1-0. Baringa's first of the season. We're up and running. This is what we need to do. We need to get our noses in front. We can even go back to the other tactic once we do get our noses in front. And then European games, the bigger games away from home, playing the sort of like the big boys at home as well. Right, they've got a break on here. Esposito, Marai. It's actually my Dortmund save. We stop the cross. Baringa. Sanchez, beautiful tackle. We've got plenty of options now. Serrano, into Munayin. He's going to run with it. He loves to run with it. Morcillo. Slip him. Oh, he should have slipped Williams. He had 2 or 3 opportunities. He decided not to do it. Herrera, he's done a cross. Cleared. We're going to get it back. Herrera. Into Baringa. He's volleyed home. It's 2-0. It's a 2-0 lead. And I have just remembered something that I completely forgot to talk about. While talking about Pacheco's goal, I missed out. Did anyone notice that we beat Real Madrid 5-0? We absolutely wiped the floor with them. It could have been 7. It could have been 8. There is Pacheco's other goal as well. 2 games, one start, 4 summer appearances, 2 goals. Looking very, very nice. He's wanted. Okay, only loans. Okay, I forgot to say that. So yeah, the tactic, our first tactic kind of does work against the big boys. We've had good performances. We beat Barcelona in pre-season. We beat, obviously, Real Madrid 5-0. We just need to stop dropping points, in particular at home against these sides, and having just a little bit more positive formation, positive tactic may just help us. Right, Williams, Morcillo. I think Morcillo's probably going to have to come off soon because he's struggling. But he's fired it in. His third of the season. Puts us 3-0 up. We are absolutely flying. Have I managed to create 2 decent tactics on this save? It's only taken 4 seasons. Good positive run though from Morcillo, and he absolutely smashed it home. We'll do a change. Now we just play on that right hand side, which makes it a little bit tricky. Tell you what we'll do is we'll bring Diaz on. The young centre forward. Give him some game time. We'll put Williams out to the right. We have got Kappa as well who can do that job. He's sort of like the adventurous sort of like fullback, but he's injured at the moment. Serrano's struggling himself, so we'll do Villalibre. We're still keen on keeping Villalibre when we can. Right, Baringa. Long run. He's on a hat-trick, but it's a very long run. He's gone from one side of the pitch to the other. He's picked out a cross. Diaz is there. The youngster's there. The guy who is desperate to leave has put... As you can see, he's a big boy. He's 6'7". He wants to go to Atletico Madrid. We keep saying no because the bids are like 1.5 million. I don't want him to go anyway. I wouldn't probably sell him for anything at the moment because he's our next in line as in strikers. Williams is getting to the age of 29. We need to do something in the transfer market, but obviously that's probably not going to happen. So he has got a bit of pressure to be able to maximise the ability that he's got. Right, last few. Let's get the youngster on. Ortega. They're breaking on us here. Morai. Gerald Nick. And they're in. Morai's going to score, is he? No, he's not. He took it too long. Took it too far. Going to give him a praise, but as you can see, opening up against us is probably a bad idea. Right, 4-0, job done. Really happy with that. Let me know what you think to the tactic below. Just a quick one today. Just this week's escaped me by being a little bit behind on the birthday weekend. Thank you to everyone who wished me a happy birthday last week. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Check out the channel Monday lunchtime. New series coming. Not a new series. A 4-part special every Monday to Thursday next week. It is Training Made Simple based on this Athletic Club Bilbao save. I'm going to get you guys at home to start your own training. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you smash a like today's video and we will see you next week.